Hi there, it's me, Robin Gothier with Next Home Tidewater Realty, and today I'm going to update you on the market of Fairfield in the Kempsville area of Virginia Beach. If you are not familiar with this neighborhood, it's located off of Kempsville Road, kind of on the corner of Kempsville and Providence and Princess Anne Road. It's that neighborhood that's kind of in the middle. So the majority of the neighborhood are single family homes. There's mainly one story ranches, but there are a couple of two stories throughout the neighborhood. And one small section of the neighborhood has townhouses. It's a row of townhouses. There's probably like 15 or so that are directly right there on Lord Dunmore, right before you get to the Fairfield Shopping Center. And then there's also a small area within Fairfield of condos, and that's called Fairfield Gardens. They're townhouse style condos. There's four a quad. So downstairs you have the kitchen open to the family room, and then upstairs are two bedrooms with their own bathroom. So, as far as what the market's been doing in Fairfield in the past 6 months, the average sales price is 559,857. The average market time is only 17 days. And as far as how close people are getting for their asking price, it's 99.2%. And in the past 6 months, there's been seven single family homes that have sold in Fairfield. So the market for the single family homes has always been pretty active. Fairfield is a very sought after neighborhood. So they do move pretty quickly when they go on the market. So you want to make sure that you're pre-approved to be prepared to act quickly if you're looking for a single family home in Fairfield. So, as far as the townhouses, they are selling super fast because it's very rare to find a townhouse that's for sale in the neighborhood. And when they do, they sell pretty quickly, and you usually do get over list price. So, if you're in the market for a townhouse, it's one way that you could get a little bit more affordable home in Fairfield if you can't afford to do the single family homes. So there's only been three that have sold in the past 6 months, and the average market time for them is about 28 days. And as far as the condos, the market time's a little bit longer for those because it's a condo. There are condo fees there. They're about $200 a month. The average sales price for the condos is $248,200. Average market time is 46 days. There's been four units that have sold in the past 6 months. The size of the condos is 1,254 square feet, and they were built in 1984. So, as far as how Fairfield looks compared to the broader Kempsville market, it is one of the higher end neighborhoods in Kempsville. So, the average sales price is higher than the average sales price in Kempsville, which is 395,000, and the average market time is 24 days. So, it's still a very competitive market in Kempsville as a whole. So, as far as the school district that is in Fairfield, it's Kempsville High School, Kempsville Middle School, and Fairfield Elementary School. So, they do perform pretty well in testing. So, it is one of the sought after school districts in Virginia Beach. And also, Kempsville High School does offer an entrepreneurship and business academy with dual enrollment opportunities for college credit. So, that's appealing for some students that are looking to go the business route. And as far as location, Fairfield has a great location. It is kind of off the Elizabeth River in the back of the neighborhood. You could get anywhere in Hampton Roads in about 15 to 20 minutes. It's 9.5 miles to downtown Norfolk. You can easily access the interstate within 5 minutes. It's 12 miles to the Virginia Beach oceanfront, 10 miles to the Norfolk airport, and it is within walking distance or biking distance or running distance or wherever way you want to go to the Fairfield Shopping Center. It's actually at the end and part of the neighborhood. And there's also a park that's in Fairfield, and it has a three-hole disc golf course, a kickball field, basketball courts, playground, and there's a shaded walking trail there. And as far as shopping and dining in the Fairfield Shopping Center, you have TJ Maxx, Food Lion, Rite Aid, Five Guys, Starbucks, McDonald's, AJ, Gator Sports Bar, the Sweet Spot Ice Cream. And then very nearby is the Kempsville Library. It's actually across the street on Kempsville Road from Fairfield. And then you have the Burn Boot Camp Fitness if you're looking to work out. A Vino Italian restaurant is also over there in Fairfield Shopping Center. So there's plenty of places that you could go and eat very quickly. As far as the population, Fairfield began construction in the 1970s, and there's approximately 2,500 residents that live in that neighborhood. So, if you are looking to sell a home, you definitely want to make sure that you price your home competitively. You can expect to get multiple showings within the first week if you are priced correctly. Definitely professional photography. You need to do everything that you can to stand out in the market. You want to stage it for success, take care of your landscaping, make sure that it has great curb appeal. You want to be ready to respond to offers quickly and have your terms decided up front as to what kind of offer you're going to accept. And there's only 17 days on the market, so make sure that you are ready to move forward when you do get an offer. As far as townhouses, you probably want to anticipate a bidding war, so make sure you set clear terms up front for multiple offer situations. You want to highlight the unique features of your property. You definitely need an expert negotiation like me to help you with that. Make sure you price it just a little bit below market to generate more buzz for your townhouse. And you want to market it aggressively to first time buyers and to those that are downsizing. And as far as the condos, you definitely want to make sure it's staged right. You want to declutter. You want to price it based on the comps. It's pretty easy to price a home in a condo because they're all almost exactly the same, except some of them have some updates to the bathrooms and flooring and so forth. So you don't want to price it way out of what the other condos have sold in the neighborhood. You want to focus on first-time buyers, people that are thinking of downsizing, budget-conscious purchasers. And you want to be patient and proactive because it could take a little bit longer than the rest of the neighborhood to sell. And you definitely want to have all of your condo docs all set up in a row so you can move forward when you do secure a buyer and make sure that you don't have any violations in your condo or anything like that before you put it on the market. And as far as buyers that are looking to buy in Fairfield, you definitely want to be pre-approved first. You don't want to miss out on your dream home because you're waiting for a pre-approval. You want to be able to move forward as soon as you take a look at it. And you will need to be prepared to go forward pretty quickly when you do find the home that you like, because you can't really sit around and think about it or else you're going to lose the home. And you also might want to consider waiving minor contingencies to make your offer a little bit more attractive to a potential seller. And you want to work with an agent that's connected with the neighborhood that understands how it runs. And I definitely know about that. I've sold several homes in Fairfield. I've also lived in the condos back when I was in high school and college. Graduated from Kempsville High School, so I definitely know a lot about this neighborhood. As far as the townhouse buyers, you want to be prepared to have some competition. You're probably going to want to make an offer on it as soon as you look at it. You won't have much time to think about it. I would be prepared for multiple offer situation, and you may want to put an escalation clause in your offer. You definitely want to determine what your maximum budget's going to be when you're placing your offer. You don't want to do any low balls. You definitely probably want to put in for asking price or more. And you want to be flexible with the closing date to go with what kind of closing date the seller would like you to have. And as far as buyers in the condo, you want to make sure that you look over those condo documents thoroughly to make sure that you're okay with all the rules and regulations in that community. And also make sure that there's no violations on the condo that you are purchasing, because if there is, you will be responsible for that when you buy it. You probably want to negotiate good inspection terms. And you can take your time a little bit with the condos because the market time is a little bit longer than the rest of the neighborhood. So year over year, as far as Kempsville on a whole, they have seen a 6.3% increase in the value. So the inventory does remain tight. The days on the market are starting to decrease. And if we do have the interest rates go down, which they've kind of gone down a little bit, but we are expecting them to go down at the beginning of the year a little bit more, there's going to be more buyers that are going to enter the market. And that's going to make you have to be a little bit more aggressive. So keep in mind that townhouses are selling above asking price. So if you want to move forward with a townhouse, you definitely want to come in at asking and have a little bit of an escalation clause in your offer. So why you need to work with me, I definitely know Fairfield. As I said before, I used to live in the condos in Fairfield Gardens. I lived there for several years. And then once when I went to college, I ended up renting a place there for a long period of time too. I went to Kempsville High School, so I definitely know the neighborhood inside and out. And I also, my first job was over there at Papa John's, which is in the Fairfield Shopping Center as well. I do have strong relationships with other agents in the market. I've been an agent for over 18 years. So a lot of people know who I am and they like to work with me because I want to get a deal together that's going to work for everybody. I have great negotiation skills. So if you are ready to move forward, if you're a seller, please reach out to me and I'd be happy to come over, take a look at your house, let you know how much you could sell it for, give you a little bit more detail about what the market's doing right now, and also let you know if there's anything that you need to do to get your home ready for the market. I'll also go over my customized marketing plan for you. I'll help you understand your position in the market and help you make a more informed choice as to whether now is the right time for you to sell. And if you're a buyer, I will help you get connected with the trusted lender to get pre-approved. I will find out what your must-haves are and what your deal breakers are and what you're looking for in your next home. I'll help you tour properties with expert guidance. I am very familiar with the area, so I can definitely give you some insight, more than people that aren't from around this area. And I'll definitely help you craft a winning strategy in order to get the offer accepted when you're ready to make an offer on a home. So you can reach out to me anytime. You can call or text me at 757-739-7754. You can send me an email at robin@nexthometr.com. You can visit my website, robinsoldmyhome.com, or you can stop by the office and come say hi. Thank you for hanging in there all the way to the end here. I'm proud of you if you actually made it to the end of this video. Have a great day and be sure to subscribe and like this in order to get more market updates for Fairfield and other surrounding neighborhoods in the Virginia Beach and Chesapeake area.